Hello, everyone. I'm that one nerd, Jacob.
And I'm that one, Skull Collins.
And welcome back to episode whatever the fuck of Those Nerds on a Podcast. I'm not doing the season bullshit anymore. By the time you're seeing this, I've updated everything to where it just says episode and the number. We're not going by fucking seasons anymore. Fuck that.
Yeah, everyone hated that system. I hated the system.
Yeah. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea, but I'm gonna update it after we record. And first episode back, landing on my birthday. Woohoo! Yeah. By the time you guys see this, I'm gonna be 23. Yeah.
You old fuck. Yeah.
You're 23 right now, motherfucker. I don't want to hear it.
I'm going bald. So
calling me the old fuck, but you're the one that's losing all your goddamn hair.
You're next.
No, don't you say that.
You're fucked.
Listen, I'm hoping I get my mom's side of the family's genetics for hair rather than my dad's, because my mom's side of the family, luscious hair, absolutely beautiful. My dad started balding at 30. Yeah. And then whenever I came into existence, he had a mullet. Caleb, I want you to imagine skinny Roger with a mullet.
No wonder he had so many children.
He had 2!
That man fucks.
Oh, man. So before we get too far into this, I have a nerd out.
All right.
So let me get the timer ready. I haven't been able to nerd out in so long.
Yeah.
And this is a nerd out about something that happened relatively recently, too.
Oh, boy.
All right, let's go. Nerd out. So, you know how, like, almost a year ago on the podcast, I said the XFL and the USFL should combine leagues for, like, a mega spring football league.
Yes.
Well, guess what happened at the beginning of the year?
What happened?
The XFL and the USFL combined to make the UFL, and they botched it so fucking bad. So,
okay.
The XFL had 8 teams. The USFL had 8 teams. So everyone was like, oh yeah, we're going to have a 16-team league. Nope, they cut back down to 8. So
who gets to be where?
I understand some of them. Like, there was an overlap in Dallas and Houston. Like, both XFL and USFL both had a Dallas and a Houston team.
Just make them play each other. They're all right there.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. I know the XFL used to be a thing. I'm not sure about the history of the USFL. I'm not too big on the league, but now I'm going to have to follow it more because, you know, USFL is a division in the UFL. But they could have very easily said, okay, we're going to relocate these 2 franchises to these teams we used to have in the league. And then boom, it's 16. And it's not even split down the middle. They're like, we got 4 XFL and 4 USFL. No, there's 5 XFL and 3 USFL. The Houston team? So, the teams, right? You got the Arlington Renegades, obviously, XFL champions. You have to keep them. You got the fucking San Antonio Brahmas. Or wherever the fuck. I don't give a shit. There shouldn't be 3 Texas teams in a football league to begin with, motherfuckers. But we got it anyway. So the Brahmas, they're back. The St. Louis Battlehawks, they're back. Amazing fan base. I think probably the best fan base in the XFL. And the DC Defenders. So those are the 4 XFL teams. For the USFL, you have the Birmingham Stallions, the 2-time USFL champions. Obviously, you got to keep those. And then I forget the other ones. Their city, at least. I know there's the Showboats. They're back. Fucking shit. Maybe I don't remember. I got to look this up real quick. UFL teams. Let's see here. I don't care. Just give me I don't care about who all is on each team. Just tell me the list of the goddamn teams. Oh, it's the Memphis Showboats. And then the Michigan Panthers, right? And then, instead of keeping the Houston team from the USFL, nah, we're just gonna say it's the Roughnecks, but say that the Roughnecks are a USFL team, even though everybody fucking knows, at least that followed spring football, that the Houston Roughnecks are XFL. So there's technically 5 XFL teams. But it doesn't make sense either because it's the Houston Roughnecks team with the USFL Houston team's coach. So, not only that, looking at the map, the entire west side of the country has no fucking teams. Legit, none. Like, Texas is as far west as they go.
You know what? Deserved.
I mean, yeah, deserved. Fuck the West Coast. But at the same time, like the Seattle Sea Dragons, that was a big team in the XFL, and now they're just gone. Like, they're just completely gone. And
just put them over in Idaho.
Imagine, right, like, following this team. Sure, it's only been a season, but football fans are fucking dedicated. Like, probably the most dedicated fan base you can have, maybe just either right in front of or right behind professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So you have so many people from these 8 teams that got cut that are just like, no, I'm not watching the league. You took the team that I supported, bought merch for, bought fucking season tickets for, and you just straight up said, oh, hey, by the way, they're not a team anymore. And they didn't even say, oh, well, we have a plan to bring them in depending on the success of this season. They just straight up took those teams away. They're just straight up gone. And it pisses me off that out of an 8-team league, that 3 of them have to be in fucking Texas. I get it. Texas, massive state, especially for football. People fucking love football in Texas. I get that. But you don't need more than 2 teams. You don't need more than 2 teams in any state. Like, if they had a California team, they shouldn't have more than 2 teams in California. One for Northern California, one for Southern California. You know, same thing for Texas. You have Northern Texas, Arlington, and then Southern Texas, Houston. That's all you fucking need. And fuck it, I'm still ranting. I don't care that the timer's done. I already know for a fact the only reason the Brahmas are still a team is because Dwayne Johnson has an ego bigger than his fucking muscles, and he's like, this team's named after me, they gotta stay. That's the only reason the Brahmas still exist. They went, I want to say, 2-8 last season. 2-8. What the fuck? That makes no sense. You could have easily taken away the Brahmas, had the the Roughnecks stay in the XFL division, right? And then keep another team like the fucking New York Generals for the USFL. Again, one of the biggest teams in the fucking league. So, great. You merged the 2 franchises like everyone said you should. Everyone agreed with that. You know, everyone liked it at first. But then, once everyone saw all the logistics of it and all the teams that had to be gutted for the UFL to happen, people were pissed, and rightfully so.
Popping off the pill, like, how could I ruin the greatest idea?
Yeah, like, did Dwayne just happen to find a crack pipe laying in the streets? And he's like, I wonder what this is. He smoked it a little bit, and he's like, fuck half the teams in both leagues.
Well, maybe he went to Seattle.
I'm really hoping, though. Like, I'm really hoping that they're waiting just to see if the UFL does still gain traction. Because that's one thing they have to worry about. With the USFL, they didn't travel. They played in one stadium for the entire season. So, I get that there's a lot to work out. They have to get branding deals. They have to get rights to use stadiums for a whole season. I get that. I'm hoping the UFL proves successful enough within at least its first 2 seasons to where we can expand it back to 8 XFL teams and 8 USFL teams.
Didn't Kiss at one point own a USFL team?
Kiss?
Yes.
Like the band? Like Gene Simmons?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they owned a USFL team at one point. I might be. It was arena football though, so maybe not. But
Kiss owns football team. So back in 2013, Kiss announced that they bought a significant share of the AFL, the American Football League.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I remember seeing like advertisements about it or something.
Oh
Like,
wait, no, Arena Football League. So yeah, they don't just own a team; they own a significant share of the entire AFL.
oh, okay, that's good, I guess.
But yeah, obviously, as pissed as I am, I'm still gonna support my fucking Renegades. Let's go, baby! Back-to-back champions. For anybody that does care about football, first game, March 30th. XFL champions versus USFL champions. Got the fucking Arlington Renegades versus the Birmingham Stallions. If it is in Texas, if it is at Choctaw Stadium, I am going to that fucking game. I am going to the goddamn UFL season opener. Because I already told Isaiah, I'm like, we gotta go to a game. I told Summer, we gotta go to a game so we have an excuse to go to Six Flags in Arlington since we pay for a Six Flags membership. And then I told my dad, I'm like, we gotta go to a game because, you know, it's my dad. He likes sports.
We have to go to a game so that we could go through Texas.
Yes, we have to relive the fucking YouTube poop.
Take back the Rock's crack.
Finally, The Rock has come back to the back. Wait, The Rock took back his crack. That's why he decided to cut the league in fucking half.
No!
He saw the YouTube poop and he's like, the prophecy.
Jinder Mahal hit him, and then he's just like, you know what? Fuck it. You cut the teams. I'm pissed. I had to put the people's elbow on that fucker. Fuck him.
Oh my god.
Although, to be fair, his promos don't absolutely suck like balls now, so I guess.
Oh, Jinder?
Yeah.
He definitely has gotten better.
Back in 2017, I remember listening to him talk, and I'm just like, holy shit.
I'm glad he was able to, like, stay in the company, though, and continue working to be better. Because, I mean, if it weren't for his mic skills, I don't hate Jinder Mahal. You know, I think he's a pretty fine guy, you know, like...
Making him somebody else's manager was a bold choice.
Yeah, that was a bit weird.
Maybe it forced him to get good at talking. I'm like, you know what? Your career isn't on the line. This guy's career is on the line. This is like, oh shit! And then he got good at talking because he's like, I can't drag this man down with me. No.
Oh man,
I'm Canadian. I'm too nice for this shit.
Yeah, dude, fucking kayfabe. I remember when everyone actually thought he was from India.
I thought he was from India.
I mean, I did too, and then I saw a thing where he was like, he got something for him in Canada, and I'm like, he's Canadian? And then I had to look it up, and yeah, Jinder Mahal's a fucking Canadian.
I found out Jinder Mahal was Canadian when I was watching the Sheamus workout videos, and he was like, I'm in Jinder Mahal's house in Canada. I was like, he lives in Canada? And then I heard him talk, I'm like, this fucker's just Canadian. What the hell?
Wait. I haven't heard him talk. Does he force an Indian accent?
He does. He does force an Indian accent.
It's Kofi Kingston all over again.
No, his parents are straight up Indian. He's like a first generation immigrant sort of situation.
Gotcha.
So it's like he does. So he's like, it's sort of like how I am able to turn up my southern twang because you heard my granny speak and my Meemaw speak and all those guys.
Yeah.
They're legit Southerners, and I got more of that. I got more of that Midwestern in me because of, you know, being in the Tulsa area.
Yeah, it's the same thing with me. Like, Summer pointed out once, she's like, you know, whenever you go to visit your dad, you get a really, like, hick accent. I'm like, what? And then I paid attention, and I went from talking like I am now, because, you know, most of my life I grew up, you know, in Tulsa, actual city, so I didn't develop a southern accent. But then whenever I get close to my dad, I start getting that little bit of twang and drawl, and I don't even realize it. And it's, to me, it's such a small difference to where it's like, I don't notice shit. And then I actually start listening to what I'm saying and how I'm saying it. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Being around my dad makes me a hillbilly.
Oh no. Oh no. What are you doing, Abby? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Oh my God. Why am I getting 50 billion notifications from my watch right now? This is bullshit.
Well, turn them off.
I mean, I turned off the sound. I silenced it.
Speaking of notifications, there was a tornado right over there a couple of hours ago. Yeah, there's this massive tropical storm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ember.
Yeah.
Tropical storm Ember.
Yeah, I'm right in the middle of that.
Yeah. Please stay safe.
Yeah, Post got shut down. Like, the committee general was like, essential personnel only. We're at like Hercon 3 or something. Hercon 1 is get the fuck out of here, get the fuck out of here, write the fuck down.
Oh, so 3 then. Oh, Jesus.
We're usually at 5, and then we jump straight to 3.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's like, don't let go home. They put sandbags all around the barracks to make sure that the shit doesn't flood and stuff. Yeah, and it was cool until, my wife had to get iron transfusions, and those got canceled, and they didn't even call her. So we drove. So she got up at 7 a.m, pregnant, and then I drove her. She walks in. I'm about to get Leon out of the car, but I was responding to some group messages.
Yeah.
She walks in and she checks in and everything, and then I trail behind her because I know where to go. And she texts me like, "There's nobody here." They didn't call, they didn't text, nothing.
Dude, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like asking my leadership questions, like, what the hell? And they're like, yeah, they canceled all the soldiers' appointments that were supposed to happen today too. So I was like, lovely. I love being notified about that as I'm dropping her off.
Damn, that's rough. That's really fucking rough.
So then I came home, drank a Coke Zero, and then went and donated plasma and made $40. That's
great. Fuck yeah.
I don't know what the fuck was this dumb bitch's problem, but she kept missing my fucking vein. She kept digging around in there. At one point she went, and I kid you not, and then dug around some more. And I'm fucking pissed at this point. But I'm a professional, a stone cold killer.
Dude, do you have bruising on your fucking...
I got this, I don't know if you can see it, I got this big red fucking dot right
no,
there.
It's definitely, like, anytime I've had blood drawn, I've never had a dot that fucking big.
She walked away, grabbed a different person, and then this other lady comes up and goes, boop. And then my blood starts going. Like, I'm just like, this dumb bitch couldn't find my fucking vein. Out of all of the fucking people that work here, I get the one person that looks like the hamster is not on that wheel. She looked as dumb as she behaved. Sometimes, I have the hidden ability where I can just look at a motherfucker and tell that they're dumb. There's no bag of bricks. They couldn't shit bricks if I fed them clay. They are fucking so stupid. And this broad was one of those people. And then I had to hand her my arm while she dug around with a fucking needle. I am so happy that she wasn't stupid enough to just go, fuck it, and blow through my vein, because I would have been very upset. I have had medics straight out of OSED do better jobs at sticking me with needles than this stupid bitch. I'm so upset. I took a picture at one point when she walked away. I took a picture and sent it to my army group chat, not with all the NCOs, just all the E4s and below, and said, "This dumb bitch can't stick my vein." And everyone just starts shit talking her. I was like, what a dumb bitch, lol. I was like, get fucked, college. You had to get the dumb one.
God damn.
I was so mad.
What are the off chance that this poor girl is watching this podcast right now? She's like currently in nursing school trying to learn how to do this shit.
How about you go learn it properly before you become a fucking plasma technician? Your lab coat is a joke.
Well, how about we break some of this to tell you that this podcast is sponsored by Dubby. You can go to dubby.gg right now. Put anything that isn't already previously discounted in your cart. Use either code SCOUTY if you want to support Caleb, or code T1NJ if you want to support me. Doesn't matter who, but either way, you're getting 10% off. Fun fact, I re-downloaded a calorie tracker, MyFitnessPal by Under Armour. I put this in, high source of vitamin C.
Ooh.
Like really fucking high source. And it only pops up that message if it's like a really good thing for you. Like if you eat something that's like not necessarily good but not really bad either, it just leaves it like it doesn't say anything. No, I put that I had a scoop of Dubby, immediately high in vitamin C. Get yourself some clean and jitterless energy. And you know, fuck other energy drink brands like Blue Cow or Beast or Bee Gasoline, you know?
Or Boom.
Or Boom. Or fucking nerd supplementations. Yeah. Get this shit. Support the podcast.
Not us coming up with adjectives.
Well, I mean, I don't want to get anybody in trouble by shit talking other energy drinks. And like, I'm not even saying it because it's like, oh, I'm making so much money. I don't make a lot of money off of Dubby. I'm saying it because I genuinely believe in this product. Other energy drinks give me a fucking headache. Other energy drinks make me feel pins and needles. The only time I want to feel pins and needles is if it's an actual fucking pre-workout.
So
this shit right here, don't get any of it. I just get all the focus and energy I need to get me through my day. So go buy a tub or 2 or 3, maybe a shirt. Who fucking knows? They got shirts and hats and stickers and shaker bottles.
You want to hear about the worst caffeine headache I've ever had?
Ooh, yeah.
So we're in Germany. This is pre-Dubby sponsorship. This is before I'd even heard of them.
Right.
Like, I got the sponsorship from Dubby actually a little bit after I came back from Germany, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dubby has been a sponsor of mine for like 2 years at this point.
Huh. God damn, it's been 2 years since you've been to Germany. That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, there's this palette of a brand. We'll call it Pop Idol.
Pop Idol.
Oh, maybe Pop Planet. Pop Galaxy. What's in the galaxy?
Stars.
What's another genre of music?
Oh!
Yeah, okay.
Yeah!
So
you could have said like fucking metal celebrities or something, you know?
Metal celebrities. So we're in this place called Hohenfels, and Hohenfels is outside of this place called the Box. In the Box, what you take into the box is all you have, and it's basically simulated combat for 30 days straight.
Oh God.
And the only thing that's covering almost, I'd say maybe 2,000 guys are 4 vending machines, 2 on one end of the 2 on one end of the camp and 2 on the other end of the camp. I was fortunate enough that I could literally just walk down and there are my vending machines right there. I was always very fortunate with my placement in the camps and the in the actual barracks in the German place proper. So, but the Germans got smart about it. They figured out that that there's a van that would come in and they would restock the vending machines.
Yeah.
And so we figured out that we could just ask the person filling up the vending machines for all of their stock before it even gets into the machine. So you would have motherfuckers with like, I'm talking like sometimes you would have to bring cash into Hohenfels.
Yeah.
So I had because sometimes you wouldn't get enough signal in order to do the card transactions because the little antenna was like had an extra cloud over it or something. Or sometimes the dude's phone wouldn't be able to connect with the little card scanner. So sometimes you had to have cash on you when you're in Hohenfels. You're only in Hohenfels for about 2 weeks to get ready for the box, and then you're only in Hohenfels for about 2 weeks to clean up after you're done. So, but that's still 2 months away from civilization because you got 2 weeks, the box, and then 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
This is all to set up the circumstances for what led me to make these decisions.
Oh no.
You have to understand, I can't even use my phone to text my wife because service is so bad. You got 1 bar of LTE and thousands of people are trying to use that one bar.
Oh, so it's overloading the servers.
At the same time.
Yeah.
I would send her a text and then 2 days later she got it. Like stuff like that.
God damn.
Just stuff like that, or I'd go to sleep and I hear and it's just a text, "Hi, good morning, I love you." And I'm like, it's like 12 where she's at. What?
Side tangent. I remember getting a random text from like a +45 number. I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then you immediately followed it up like a minute later with, "This is Caleb, by the way." And I'm just like,
oh yeah, my German number.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. The van pulls up. We are 3 days away from the box, like kicking off. So this is like the day that everyone's taking all their extra shit. They're throwing it in Connexes. Anything they need for the combat zone, they're stowing it. So what I do is I take legit $100 because I brought $500 cash with me into Hohenfels.
Don't tell me you bought $100 worth of Pop Galaxies.
I bought an entire pallet of Pop Galaxies because I knew that I was going to need it.
I mean, yeah.
And because I knew I was going to need it, and I did. I needed it a lot. I went through a lot to the point where I went around 48 hours with maybe 3 hours of combined sleep all at once.
Kids, this is how you develop a caffeine addiction. Don't do this.
I went in that 48-hour period, I went through 12 Pop Idols.
God.
And the fact that I ate and drank water in between all of that time did nothing for my cause.
Yeah.
I went to sleep for 6 hours for the first time in days. Got back up. My vision's blurry. My forehead's numb.
No,
I was like,
one of those. Shit, I know exactly what you're talking about. Those are the worst whenever I have a migraine.
And then the worst part, they're like, "Colin, start up the Bradley." Oh, okay. You mean this big ass fucking diesel engine that's like 4 feet away from me and goes.
Just the fucking sound effect you made for it.
That's it being quiet, by the way.
Oh, I know. I know.
So I'm like, oh god. And I'm just sitting there. At one point it's so bad, but I have to stay in there because we're taking off at any second now. So I'm literally just silently crying because my head hurts so fucking bad. Never had that with W.
Dude, I know. Dude, let me tell you about, like, this happened a couple weeks ago. The worst headache I had. First of all, I got beef with you and your son now. You fuckers got me and Summer so sick whenever we were visiting for Christmas. Fuck you. All right, so let me preface this by saying I got sick first. And Summer thought she got sick at the same time. She's just now getting over it because she wound up getting sick a week later.
Okay.
So I'm hacking up my fucking lungs, right? I can't breathe.
Been there.
There's so much pressure in my sinuses that I start to feel it under my eyes.
And you can't really hear out of one of your ears.
Yeah, one ear, I got a fucking, like, it felt like there was a bubble. Like I wanted to pop it. Well, I was at work, open to close, plus a fucking meeting, which happens immediately after work. And it also doesn't help that this was the longest meeting we've ever fucking had. Normally meetings starts at 6:15, we're out by 7. We didn't get out till 8. At around 4 o'clock, I was already feeling bad, but around 4 o'clock, I start getting a headache. Not just any headache, a migraine.
Oh no.
So paired with already being sick, my migraines are already pretty bad. As soon as like we get halfway done with the meeting, I have to sit down because I cannot stand up. Like my legs at this point have almost completely given out. My back is hurting for some reason and I'm dizzy. I get in the car and I start scream crying to try to relieve some of the pain because my head is hurting that bad. And what I'm about to say has only happened one other time, and I wasn't sick whenever it happened this other time. But I get home and my headache is so bad that it spikes a fever. Like it's practically like my head is trying to kill itself. And the entire drive home, I didn't even talk, but I had to have Summer on the phone because I'm like, I feel more comfortable. If I pass out, you know where I'm at and you know what happened. So you and your little fucking son got me sick and almost made me die. You bitch. And like at one point too, one nostril was so clear that it burned. Like breathing hurt. I had to force myself to mouth breathe just so I wasn't in pain at work. Like the air outside is already so cold. It doesn't help that I'm fucking sick like this. And I'm working in a job where I'm outside. So I'm out in the cold, right? And not really wet. I wasn't working in the tunnel. I was outside. But still, it was fucking cold. So the cold air rushing in there burned. I literally had to force myself to...
Which makes your throat worse.
Yeah, it made my throat worse, so it was like, okay, do I want it to burn every time I breathe, or do I want to cough every time I breathe? Which fucking one do I want?
Because the cold air goes in, hits all that phlegm, you're like,
yeah, and like, dude, I have never coughed up so much phlegm and mucus. There was at one point, luckily there were no cars, and I was outside by myself because everyone was off doing other stuff. I coughed, and just a giant fucking chunk flies out of my mouth, and I see it land like 3 feet away from me, and dude, it's big. I was worried that I actually coughed up a piece of my throat. Like,
so I actually just got over all of the phlegm and everything.
Yeah.
Last weekend. Do you want to hear how it happened?
How?
So have you ever heard have you ever heard of the movie Bridge to Terabithia?
Yes.
We had just finished watching that movie.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because it stars good old. You can't hear the whistle over, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what happens is that it's around midnight, and I'm like, I need a cigar. And my friend had gifted me this whole box of cigars, has a humidifier in it and everything. So I go out, I prep it, I get it nice and ready, and I don't smoke in the house. I smoke out on the porch, and I'm just relaxing. And, I'm just doing my thing, sitting down, standing up, occasionally coughing. Well, a piece of ash goes in my mouth and down my throat. I chuck the cigar, and I basically vomit up all of the phlegm that's in my throat.
Oh!
and it burns. And I think if it wasn't for all that phlegm, I probably would have burned my literal throat. Instead it hit the phlegm, so I puked it all up, and then all of the phlegm in my throat went away.
Damn, I'm just gonna okay. let me take a note here real quick.
Remember, kids, do that at home.
Become a smoker. All right, cool. That's on my to-do list for next week. Anyway. Oh my god, that had to have been fucking awful though.
I woke up the neighbors in the 2 trailers over, and because I was outside, so they heard me go. I'm down on one knee, and I'm crying at one point, like legit. hear one of the neighbors next door on the other side open their doors and go tap tap. So he's looking on his front porch to see what the fuck is going on. Go back inside after a little bit because I think he figured out it was me.
God damn. Coughing like that, though, that sounds like fucking, I don't want to say it too loud because I don't know how like insulated sound wise this room is. But the neighbors across the street from us, first of all, have one vehicle, but then have like 4 guest passes they have handed out, and their friends are always over at their apartment. So I think that they're essentially like, oh yeah, we can legally only have 3 cars, so what if I just let you guys live here on guest passes? So fuck that guy, first of all. Second of all, every morning while I'm getting ready for work, and every night while me and Summer are trying to, you know, eat dinner, watch a little bit of TV, hang out with each other, catch up, hey, how was your day? You know, this guy, literally just the most fucking disgusting. And I'm just like, oh my fucking God, dude, go to a doctor. Whatever you're doing is not healthy. You are dying.
Little did you know he's on a stool with a noose around his neck, jacking off.
No, and like, then the fucking upstairs neighbors, right?
Accidentally slips.
Anyway, the upstairs neighbors, right? First of all, I put up with the upstairs neighbors for a solid 6 months. Well, one night, this was like end of November, beginning of December, their kid, and like, that's why I haven't had too much issue with it. Like, oh, it's a kid running around. Kids are going to run around, and it's normally not that big of a deal. You know, normally it's just a little do, and then it's done. And then 5 minutes later, do. So it never really bugged me or Summer. Well, one day, we're trying to lay down in the bedroom. It's the weekend. It's late at night. We're trying to finish a movie. And this kid, I swear to God, is jumping as high as possible off their parents' bed onto the floor. And like, not even trying to land subtly. Like, honestly, I don't even think the kid was jumping. I think the fucking parents up there were throwing each other to the ground over and over. I get so mad. I don't, you know, do the courteous thing of getting a broom and tapping. No, I jump up and I punch the fucking ceiling as hard as possible to get them to shut the fuck up. And the rest of the night, silence. Pure silence. And ever since that happened, I have not heard it happen once. So that makes me think that it was just the kid jumping off the bed and there's not, you know, a case of domestic abuse happening upstairs. But
activating the floor goblins.
And I really didn't like doing it, but at the same time, it was so annoying because it was literally 10 minutes straight of just whoop-boom! Whoop-boom! You know, 10 minutes of that while we're trying to just lay down and watch them. Huh?
It's 8:30 at night. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it was like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and like quiet hours for our complex is 10. So it's not like they were doing anything that they shouldn't have been doing. But it's like, realistically, I should have been rational, gone upstairs and been like, hey, you know, you're being a little bit loud. You think you can just calm it down a little bit? But no, my first instinct is to just punch the fuck out of the ceiling. And honestly, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure how well insulated sound-wise it is too. So I feel bad for this kid in a way, because I feel like there's some nights where I'm streaming late and I just start randomly screaming fuck and shit and I'm gonna fucking murder you and kill yourself. And I feel like this kid might hear it sometimes. All of that at you. But I feel like this kid upstairs might hear it sometimes. Like, I've been wanting to get better about like chilling out whenever I stream, you know? Like, I yell a lot.
You should play I Am Bread then.
I have it on my PlayStation.
You know what you should do? You should make it a challenge. You should make it a challenge.
No.
Where it's like you're not allowed to talk above this level when you're playing I Am Bread.
Dude, like I've debated doing that. There was one stream that it was fucking 3 a.m. and I wanted to just get the mic up to my mouth and go, okay guys, I'm gonna attempt to not wake anybody up. Anyway, let's play Fortnite Battle Royale.
Over here, I have that one Scout Collins. He is heavily inebriated. How you guys doing?
No, but like, Again, I wish I handled the situation better, but at the same time, dude, don't.
Fuck kids.
If you live upstairs, especially, make sure you're not doing things that are going to be obnoxiously loud. Again, a kid running every once in a while, I think anyone can tolerate that if they have a soul. You know, kids are going to be kids. But that, doing all that noise that late at night was just. Ooh. Yeah.
We're bitching a lot in this episode.
Dude, we've got like 3 months of bitching to get out of the way.
I've got so many bitches.
No, honestly,
two bitching.
aside from the neighbor that always decides to cough his entire fucking lung out, and the kid that just decided to jump off mommy and daddy's bed at 9 p.m. as loud as possible, life's been pretty good.
Have you ever seen that meme where it's that dude with the Macho Man Randy Savage who runs to the other end of the apartment, just blam, and just jumps and wham, wham, and then he goes, it's got the Intercontinental title, runs across the back, wham, wham, he's just jumping excited, except it's really fucking loud for no reason.
That sounds great.
It's
Is it like
so
bass
good.
boosted loud? Like,
yes, and the camera fucking shakes and shit, and you can clearly see him running to the other end of the house. he literally knees to chest and then throws his legs down further. Wham!
What the fuck?
Just like, dude, I hope you live in a house. And if you're an upstairs neighbor, I would have shot you by now.
Dude, speaking of random loud sounds, did you see the fucking Denver Broncos game where they kicked a field goal and it literally hit the upright right where the microphone is?
Oh, no.
So, hang on. I'm gonna look it up real quick. So, I forget which team. It was the Broncos or the team they were playing. Let's see here. Hits upright mic. Oh, loudest doink NFL. Maybe that'll bring it up. Okay, 2 weeks ago. Okay, so you didn't hear it. You didn't. No, I didn't want to go to the next video. God damn it. I don't want to. So, anyway, so many people online were like, I was watching that game and thought there was a fucking explosion outside. Like, you know, they were watching it, but they might have been doing something on their phone, and then all of a sudden just like.
That one motherfucker watched it with surround sound.
And like, that started getting people asking, they're like, why is there a mic on the uprights? And part of me feels like it's to capture moments where, like, if the ball does hit the goalpost, you know, it gets the sound, but also I feel like it's a way to capture crowd noise more effectively. Take it from the AV nerd here, you know? I would hope I know a little bit about why they're using microphones, but why are you dancing?
Oh, that toothless meme came up in my head.
It pisses me. Okay, as a Pokemon fan, that meme pisses me off. Not for the reason you think. Okay, so
What?
I think the meme is great. I think it's funny, you know, do 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 do. But it's the fact that people are calling it the Toothless Dance song. That is Driftvale City from Pokemon Black and White, motherfuckers.
I know that it came from the lizard dancing meme first, with the fucking in the white background with the do 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 do, because they literally motion captured it. You want to know something that might also piss you off about it?
What?
You'll notice, like, right before and right after that dance, Toothless has wings.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
When
saw
he's
the
doing the
I saw the
dance, he doesn't
animator
have
do
them.
it. The animator was like, yeah, the wings just made it feel clunky, so we just got rid of them for the dance. But no, it's just the fact that people are calling the Driftvale City theme probably one of the best city themes in all of Pokemon. They're calling that the fucking Toothless Dance now. That's like calling the Accumula Town theme the Furret Walk. You know, the one that goes do 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 do.
What about Well, at least they haven't done that with other themes. You know, like the giant enemy spider theme. You know, that's 100% original.
Yeah, yeah, the fucking Johto Wild Pokemon battle theme. I hate. Oh, listen. I get TikToks every once in a while, and it's like, name the game based off the song, and it's Pokemon Edition. Not only can I name the game, I can name the exact fucking song it is. Unless it's a route theme. Route themes I get mixed up occasionally, but other than that, like, I always get the game right, and 90% of the time I can name the exact fucking theme they're playing.
Oh, you're autistic.
Yeah. I am autistic, and Pokemon is my hyperfixation. Okay, like, I hate myself.
That's cool. I'm autistic, and doomsday prepping is my hyperfixation.
That's fair. Right now, you want to know Summer's hyperfixation? Fucking. I want you to guess first. I want to guess.
What's something that Summer would hyperfixate on? I'm gonna guess something kind of out of left field, but totally in character, and that's blue wool socks.
No. Her current hyperfixation is fucking President Snow from the Hunger Games, but the young version in the new movie. She started off like, oh, I don't feel bad for him. This guy's an asshole. And then it's turned to, I could fix him.
No! The whole point is that he's a tragic villain, yes, but still.
Oh my god, Summer just texted me. She's like, I don't feel bad for him, but I can fix him, and then sent like the fucking hot sweating face emoji. Summer, just cause he's hot, he murders children!
You can't First of all, Summer, you can't fix him. I'm just getting that out of the way. If there is someone that can fix him, it is not you. You can't tell a waiter that he got your order wrong.
Guys, hold up. Guys, check it out. It's official. Summer said fuck. Summer said fuck
them kids.
Get it trending. Oh, she censored it after I showed it. I already showed it, Summer. I already showed it. And guess what? You can show the fucking edits. Hashtag Summer said fuck. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, baby.
Get it trending.
Bomb out of the way.
I have to readjust the focus after I fucked with my camera.
Bombs out of the way.
Everyone take to Twitter right now. Get hashtag Summer said fuck trending. As soon as this episode comes out, I'm gonna share the link and only put hashtag Summer said fuck. Not like, oh, hey guys, we're back. No, just hashtag Summer said fuck.
The fuck of 1-9.
The fuck of 1-9. Technically the fuck of 110. The fuck of Jacob's 23rd birthday. Have we talked about the moan of 9/11 on this podcast yet?
Yeah, we've covered the moan of 9/11.
Damn it.
It was when Izzy came on.
Anyway, long story short, I was streaming Mario Party, Izzy felt the need to fucking moan, and the stream just so happened to be on 9/11. So it is dubbed the moan of 9/11. Never forget.
It doesn't help that like 7 people clipped it all at the same time.
Well, I don't think 7 people clipped it. I think Dan's the only one that clipped it, but it is still
clipped it.
It is still one of the top clips on my channel. Hang on, I want to see what my top clips of all time are, and I know for a fact that the moan of 9/11, it's not called that. It's like fucking E-Girl Lil Miss Is moans on stream confirmed or something like that, which I hate that I know the title. But if it's not the top clip, it's in the top 5. All right.
Is it on videos?
Top of all time. It is the second most popular clip. The only one that beats it is the one where you finally made me laugh. The first try not to laugh where you made me laugh.
Ah, yes, Caleb has finally done it.
With fucking farting, screaming fish.
Oh, let me watch that clip again real quick.
Oh, dude, I gotta watch it too. Oh, man, this is classic. When was this? This was, it says a year ago. Yeah, I was about to say, it's been close to 2 years. It's been close. Fun fact, that meme is what inspired me to make Pogfish one of the channel emotes.
I love your face when you're trying so hard.
Yeah, just
It was a double whammy because the Russian Badger.
Yes.
First, the Russian. That's all that needs to be said. But then the Russian Badger I don't think you'd seen that clip yet. So
I had not.
So it was new Russian Badger. So it's already hilarious. And you're like, oh, it hurts. And I was like, and then.
Like that is still to this day quite possibly the favorite meme I have ever gotten. And I try not to laugh. The only other one that comes close to it is the one that always gets sent every time, a fucking angry video game nerd loading in a game, and it's Luigi fucking Mario, and then he spits out his beer. And that all happens in the span of 1 second, like... Oh my god, dude. I need to open up the thread for the next Try Not to Laugh. I just realized that shit.
You're doing another one?
Well, I haven't done one since last month.
That's true.
I try to do them monthly.
I got fresh memes.
I need to actually play Mario 64 though. Me during the fucking 12-hour live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna prioritize doing like long streams, like 6 hours. Whenever I streamed last Friday, I only streamed for 2 hours. Part of it because I was still getting over being sick. Another part of it though, because no one was fucking watching.
What did I do? Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing. I was EP.
You were EP because I was trying to get you to play Murder Mystery with us, but all you said was, I'm EP.
I was like, the thought of getting out of my bed to walk across the house to sit down at my computer seemed very daunting.
I mean, honestly, I get tired like that occasionally too, so I fully get it.
You know what sealed the deal? Like I was debating it. My cat walks up and lays down on my chest.
Oh yeah, legally, you are not allowed to move if an animal falls asleep on you, or a baby. If an animal or a baby falls asleep on you, you are legally obligated to stay there. I don't make the rules.
Like after that, I'm just like, and then I went back. I literally fell asleep with your stream on my phone.
Dude, that's not the first time something like that's happened. I remember whenever I was visiting for Christmas, I think it was Charity had you wake up to get ready for church. I gave you medicine, and then I came back in there 15 minutes later. You just had iFunny open on your phone, and you're just...
Yeah, because I remember I was going to use iFunny and the laughter to wake me up, and instead I just saw guys getting hit by cars.
Oh man, I get so tired. Like that, seeing literal manslaughter makes me so relaxed and tired.
I mean, they were British.
Oh, okay. My mistake, bruv. That was fully valid.
That was my mistake. I said people getting hit by cars.
That one fucking viewer in Britain right now is either crying or shitting themselves laughing. Like,
it's called a rage, you stupid fuck.
British people be like, at least all healthcare is free. Your teeth don't prove that shit.
Typical day of a Brexit gazer.
Oh my god. Dude, Brexit's... How long ago was that? That was like 7 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, it happened right after Trump was elected.
Yeah.
It was like the year, it was like
oh god, so it's 8 years ago this year then.
Yeah, it was, because I remember kind of dipping my toe into politics because I was 16. I remember dipping my toe into politics.
As every teenager does.
Yeah. And then I was just like, the presidential election and all of Europe's mad at the UK. That's cool. What else is new?
They hate the British just as much as we do. 1776 happened once. Don't make it happen again, motherfucker!
I just love how no one's ever mad at Belgium. Like, ever noticed that?
Yeah.
No one's ever mad at Belgium.
You know what? I'm gonna find something to be mad about. I'm gonna look at the Belgium news real quick and find something to bitch about. You entertain the stream. You entertain the podcast real quick.
Could you imagine he just pulls up a Belgium newspaper? It's just everything's fine. Yep, nothing bad happened today. Actually, we improved something. We invented a new type of pudding that makes you not fat. It's called yogurt, you dumb fucks. I mean, you could you get mad at them about the Rhodesian Bush Wars? But that was kind of just Rhodesia being Rhodesia. Well, I guess.
All right, I got something on Belgium.
Okay.
So I found a headline, and it seemed pretty interesting. Belgium's biggest corruption scandals. I go to read after the first sentence. This is a premium article. To continue reading, please subscribe. Fucking Belgians and locking your news behind a goddamn paywall? Fuck you. I'm mad at Belgium now, damn it. I did it. I fucking did it.
What?
How dare they think that I would pay, is that a pound or a euro? Either way, how dare they think I would pay one of those shits a week?
Euro is literally an E.
How dare they think I would pay €1 a week?
€1 a week? That's $52. What the fuck? I'm not paying $1.07 a week.
Don't tell me you just did the. Now I have to. Hang on. I gotta do the conversion rate. Hang on.
It changes. It
dollars to euros. Or I guess I should do euros to dollars. Yeah. Euros to dollars. How dare those fuckers think I'm gonna pay $1.09 a week?
Don't you love how close I was? It's almost like I had to do the math in my head for 6 months straight with my American money.
Yeah, dude, you were literally 5 cents off. And honestly, probably whenever you lived in Germany, it was closer to $1.04.
I didn't live in Germany. I was kidnapped to Germany.
Legally, though, you were legally kidnapped by the U.S. military to Germany.
They gave me a week to get ready for that shit. I was not happy.
I wouldn't be either.
Because they literally, like, 2 weeks before we left, we're not going to Germany as of this time. Don't plan on it. And then, like, a week before, we're going to Germany.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
I guess I'll just... sorry, pregnant wife. I gotta go.
Guess I'll just go fuck myself.
What do you mean there's only Turkish people around here? We're the Germans. Like seriously, like 80% of the population around Grafenwöhr is Turks. I saw like 3 blonde-haired, blue-eyed German ladies in my entire time there, and whew.
All right, I'm very like geographically challenged, but is Germany next to Turkey, and that might be the reason?
No, there's a whole ass country in between them.
Well, okay, European countries are fucking small.
They are. Everyone says like the Europeans talk shit about America. It's like, yeah, we've got train systems running in from one end of our country to the other. I'm like, your country is the size of Delaware.
I was about to say, like, their country at best. I think I saw a map of someone fitting like half of Europe into Texas.
Yes.
Like, so, if one of our states is the size of half of your fucking continent...
We have 50 of those.
Yeah, like, I remember seeing one meme, it was like...
This isn't even the biggest one.
Yeah, Texas is the second biggest. So I saw a meme where it was like, yeah, there were some travelers that were coming from a European country, and they were like, how long is the train ride from Florida to California? About 4 hours?
4 weeks?
Well, okay, maybe not 4 weeks.
It's not.
It would be probably 4 days.
Yeah, but you know, it's like Florida, you was like, do you enjoy the East Coast? You have to do it by sections. You gotta do the East Coast, then you gotta do the Midwest, and then you gotta do the West Coast.
Essentially, you have to go by time zone.
And then you gotta do another vacation where it's just the entire Gulf Coast, and then you gotta do another section that's the Rocky Mountains, and then you gotta go up to Michigan. And actually, don't go up to Michigan. Fucking scratch that off the list.
Yeah, fuck the college football national champions. Fuck those guys.
I'm like, but they might accident. Could you imagine a Brit accidentally wandering into Detroit, Michigan?
Oh my god, they'd be like, oh my god, that bru's got a gat.
It's like, what the hell happened?
Oh wait, I forgot Gen Alpha turned gat from gun into ass. That's right. That bru's got a shooty bang bang. And that bru's got, oh, he just blew his brains out. Son of a bitch. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm shitting on the Brits so much. It's just, I don't know.
Because they're an easy target.
Yeah, they really have become an easy target. Like, at one point, like, Brits were like they used to be something.
Didn't they, pretty much used to rule the entire world?
Pretty much, yeah.
I used to rule the world. Okay, Grandpa, sit down.
And then they literally got guilt tripped into giving it all back in the 70s. Yeah. I'm not even kidding. That's basically how it happened. Like, it was just one giant guilt trip of, okay, I guess we'll give you all your shit back. Okay. Fine.
But see, we didn't guilt trip him. We didn't give him a fucking choice. We said, America, that shit's ours. We're gonna take your tea, we're gonna throw it in the harbor, and then we're gonna fucking kill your red-coated men. That's right, motherfucker. Oh shit, General Washington's coming to kick your motherfucking ass.
Do you want to know something that Washington did that pissed off the British to no end?
What's that?
He told his riflemen to shoot at the officers.
Oh, wasn't it also a thing? Like, whenever they agreed to retreat, Washington was just straight up like, roll up your flags, march single file. People are going to watch you get on your boats and go home.
Yeah. Washington was kind of a gangster.
Damn! Also, I don't know why during the whole thing just a second ago I turned into Stone Cold. I'm sorry.
Because he literally embodies America.
He really does. Like, beer, middle fingers, fighting. Like, that's all America is.
Like, if you think about it, The Rock, Stone Cold, and Hulk Hogan, the reason why they're so popular is because they were just so good at encapsulating America.
True. Holy shit, we're like a few minutes over time. Do you have a nerd out?
No.
You sure?
You know that nurse thing? That was my nerd out.
That was your nerd out. Okay. Well, thank you guys.
I just didn't need to declare it because you were like, oh my god, this bitch was fucking up his arm.
Yeah, no, as soon as I heard like the first sentence, I'm like, all right, I'm locked in. I'm fucking ready.
Like, what the fuck? It's like, oh, he's pissed. This isn't a bit. Well, he's actually mad.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been too long. New episodes are going to be bi-weekly instead of weekly, so that way we actually, don't run out of shit to talk about and episodes suck. So, on the weeks that we're not podcasting, check out me and Summer's podcast, Let Us Blank to You. Did you just start double jerking it?
No.
It looked like you started double jerking it, dude. Anyway, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Have a great rest of your day, night, or whenever the fuck you're watching this shit. Caleb, you got anything to say before they go?
If you're paying taxes, it's not moonshine.
Hell yeah, brother!